So my name is Patrick Kuma. I'm the CEO of Good Drive, and on my left is
I'm also 82 Ajima Prep there. I'm the marketing and design lead.
And Jidam is my name. I'm the campus lead.
Okay, so basically we're here today to tell you a bit about a wonderful thing that we've started, that we're about to sort of tell the world about. It's Group Drive, as you can see on the shirt over here. So we all know how easy it is to go on the streets and find a taxi or find a trotro going somewhere. But one thing that is not as easy though is that it's never easy really to find a bus or to hire a bus and take it on a trip, or let's say even the regular airport shuttle trips and whatnot, right? These are the harder ones to find. Now what we've done is to take the ease of how easy it is to get a taxi, and we've implemented it into finding buses. Now what happens here is that if you want a bus, you don't need to do all that round trip going back and forth with the bus owners and whatnot. Just go onto Group Drive. That's what we have, and right there, when you input where you're going to, you get an estimate of what the kind of buses we have, and then right there you'll be given a bus, just like you would do for any of the on-demand ride services. So that's what basically Group Drive is about. So about 3 years ago, we started tinkering with ideas in terms of in the transport industry, right? We realized that there were a bunch of things that could be solved. Now Uber came in, and then so as Taxify and a bunch of other people, right? Now they've been able to solve that sector, okay? But what we figured out was we wanted to take a couple trips. On campus, for example, we went to see the churches, and then one thing we noticed was everyone who were trying to get buses, they had complaints. So for the most part, if they would find someone who is willing to give them a bus, the price wasn't that good. And if they've got good prices, sometimes they don't show up. And that was a problem, right? So we figured that now if Uber or Taxify or the other guys out there have made it easier for people to find buses, then we could as well give something similar to the people out there. So basically what we tried to do was solve the problem for ourselves. And in solving the problem for ourselves, we realized that this is something that could be good for everyone else. So we started talking to people about it. We started asking the churches, especially because the churches are the people who they do a lot of transportation, transporting the people from various locations to their cathedrals and whatnot. So 2 years down the line, we came up with something. We showed it to people and they started using it. We started getting requests here and there, and so far we felt that since it's been good for just a very tiny set of people, this is the time where the larger group of people can it can benefit. So here we are, 3 years later, we have Group Drive. So it's all born from the fact that we wanted to get buses somewhere and we couldn't, and here we are today. We can give you buses for sure.
The app is actually simple. We can have it on the Play Store and the App Store as well. And we've made it in such a way that you don't need too many clicks. I know with the on-demand rides that we have out there, basically all you have to do is actually sign up both on iOS and the Android devices, and you would enter your details, regular information that we need, and we would also ask you where you want buses to. Now, in that process, you are able to also find buses, that have already been booked, that go in different places. It could be churches, it could be parties, it could be, whatever occasion, whatever event it is. You can just scroll and join any of these ones.
Basically, if anyone wants to, move a set of people from one place to another, and they have no idea how many people that would be, so just request a bus, and once you request a bus, there's a special link, attached to it. Just blow it out, send it to WhatsApp, Facebook, wherever on, social media or online it is. And when people click to confirm, then we will know that these are the number of people who are going to that event. And based on that number, we give you a bus. So over there, number one, you save on costs, obviously, because in this case, definitely you're not paying for a bus size that you don't need. right? Number two, we help you plan in a way, because I mean we understand that it's a lot of work, to be calling people and sending things out and asking, are you going, are you not going, and stuff like that. So basically we try to make the work a little easier for you. So basically, you see, what we're trying to do here, we're not giving you just a bus. We want to actually begin the whole process with you. So it's an entire experience, so that when you go out there and you're hit with a very big price, you come to us and we give you way more than people out there will be able to give you. And it's all part of that intuitiveness, the way we understand you, because I mean we are you and you are us basically, so we can only do things that sort of fit your lifestyle. So yeah, basically to add to what he said, that's how it works.
So basically what's happening right now is that we are heading towards launching the entire app. It's already online, but giving it a more public, bringing more public knowledge towards it. And we have a very special focus on campus, because that's where the whole thing started from. We felt that there was a great need for associations, for churches, for JCRs, for even the SRC to a certain extent, to pass students from one point to another. So this coming semester, for example, on Legon campus, because we are kind of starting from Legon campus before we actually move to other campuses. On Legon campus, every single event that is being organized where there will be a need for busing from either on campus or off campus, we are there to actually step in to offer services that probably the other bus companies don't offer. And like I said, there was a need on campus and we are trying to fix it. This is high tech, and a lot of people have not actually experienced this before. It's true, a lot of people use Uber or Taxify, which is more for private cars or smaller cars, but this is kind of Uber for buses, and Uber is the only one doing it.
Yeah. So basically, just to add to what you said, he's head of campus, so he's very campus focused, and you can understand that. So when he says that he's starting on campus, yes, he owns campus basically. But on the bigger picture, anyone within Accra can order a bus, right? Starting from the 18th of February, that's when we begin to make the noise about it, right? We'll be going from place to place, making noise, making people understand that this is how we do things. And I believe that with this video, you have an idea to start with. You just go out there, you can go to the website, groupgrab.com, or download it off on iOS or Android and start requesting your buses.
I'm sure by now you're wondering which kind of people probably may need our services. I mean, we need buses. Now we have a lot of beautiful sites and destinations in Ghana and across the country, and we believe that we are pushing a lot of tourist programs in the country. So tourist travel and tour agencies could benefit from Group Drive. Yeah. Also hotel pickups and airport pickups. We also give special prizes for people such as that, and businesses. I mean, we know there are a lot of people going for conferences, and it's a new year, and a lot of people probably having and hosting programs here and there, at the National Theatre and everywhere. So schools, students, churches, I mean, a lot of programs flying in and out, So I mean, everybody has a play or has a way of using Group Drive to satisfy a need, especially if you are moving a large crowd. Yeah. So I just want you to know that you are part of Group Drive. Yeah.